Today, we're going to show you the 5 types of doubles badminton rotations that's going to completely change your gameplay. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe and watch to the end of the video. Our first rotation position is going to be our standard side-to-side defense. This should be used in drives or when you're in a more defensive position so that both of you can cover the full court. Now, when you're playing in this position, there's still some movement even though you're side to side. For example, if one of your opponents hits a drop shot and you come up to lift, then your partner here has to move back slightly to cover the rest of the court in their attack. Our second rotation position is going to be our front-back position. The roles of this position is the person in the back is always going to be moving side to side to try to hit attacking shots, smashes, drops, to set up the person in the front to hit these kills, okay? Now, when you're in this position, it's very crucial that the person in the front is trying to hit net shots and get lifts as much as possible to set up your partner in the back for the attack. And your partner's goal in the back is to set up your partner in the front for the kill. A third rotation is going to be the rotating forward in the attacking movement. Now, a lot of the times when you're attacking in the back, sometimes the attack might not be good enough to set up the person in the front. So when you're smashing, they might be trying to lift, but they can't always lift to the back. And this is when we do our rotations forward for a continuous attack. So what it looks like is the person in the back could be attacking, and as they're attacking, their shots are getting shorter and shorter, but still too high for the front person to hit. So this back person will follow forward, and as we're following forward, our front person will make way for us to move forward to keep attacking. And now we've just rotated our attacking position. I'm now in the front, and my partner is now in the back. And same thing, if he wants to rotate forward for a continuous attack, then I'll move out of the way for him to let him forward rotate into attack. And this is how we keep our continuous momentum in our attack when our opponents keep trying to pressure our backcourt. Our fourth rotation is going to be the rotation backwards. How the rotation backwards work is usually the front person, you're hitting, and you get into a position where you start entering drives. You're entering drives like this. Now, after a few drives, they decide to pop it up over you. Now, in this scenario, if you let your partner get that shot, first of all, you're already standing in the middle of the court. There's not much room. Also, the rest of the court is very empty. So when we're in our drive position, our partner is actually covering the other side of the court. That's why when they pop it up, it's time for us to turn and to go, and we go and attack, and then our partner moves forward. And same thing, if our partner enters drives and they pop it up, then we rotate and hit. So this is more of a defensive attacking rotation where we are entering drives and we don't have that solid advantage in moving forward, where we have to cover both sides and rotate backwards. Our last badminton rotation is the side-to-side pressure. Now, how this works is where usually both players are pressuring the drives and the front court. Now, we're both pressuring forward, but in this scenario, because we're both pressuring forward, none of us can really commit to the front. That means we're not going to be hitting a lot of kills in the front. We're just going to be hitting a lot of drives and a lot of shots to set up for the lift, for the defensive lift or the flat shot to the back. Now, when they hit to the back, because we're both in a ready position, we're focusing on moving backwards, even though we're in the front. Whichever side it pops to, if it pops to my side, boom, then it's my turn to attack. And then he starts pressuring the front, and then we start entering attack. If we're still driving, boom, it pops to his side, then he goes into attack, then we start moving into this position. But whenever we start breaking out of this attacking position, if we start entering drives, we both come back again to both pressure the front to look for this attacking opportunity again.